And now I'm going to make my apple vinegar. I don't think I can call it apple cider vinegar because I'm not using the whole apple. I'm just using the part that was discarded when I made the applesauce. So here I have a half gallon of water. And a half a cup of sugar. And I'm using turbinado sugar, which is a raw sugar. Stir it up. And cover it up. And you can either use it says I could use a coffee filter or a rag. I don't have a rag, so I'm just going to use a coffee filter. And I don't have any rubber bands to tie this on with, so I'm just going to tie it on with a piece of kitchen twine and call it a day. Okay. And then I'm going to put this in a cabinet, a nice dark cabinet, and stir it up with a wooden spoon every day or every other day for 30 days. Then I should have me some apple vinegar. I'm excited. Looks good, doesn't it? The last video, I roasted my tomatoes and peeled them. Then I took my little coring gadget here that I absolutely love, cut them in half, and scraped out all the seeds and the membrane and all the stuff that I didn't want in my sauce. Then I poured all that stuff in my magic bullet and whipped it all together and stored it in this little container until the next day. And the next day I decided to dehydrate everything. And this is a tray that I use when I'm making fruit roll-ups. And I'm going to pour all of my tomato scraps that I have whipped up, I'm going to pour them out on this tray. And yes, I'm going to get every single bit out of this bowl. You remember? Waste not, want not. And then spread it out. And into the dehydrator it's going. And I had some leftover kale, and I wanted to make sure that I dehydrate this and cook it up before it went bad on me. I put the kale in a bowl and tossed it with some olive oil and a ton of seasonings. I used my dehydrated vegetable seasoning, my dehydrated garlic, the dehydrated onions, and a little bit of pepper. And it's going to be, it smells so good. I'm going to spread it evenly onto the tray. And this tray is going into the dehydrator. And here I'm taking my parchment paper, lining another tray. And I love using this parchment paper because it makes it so much easier to get stuff off of the trays. Plus it makes for real easy cleanup at the end. And I just take my parchment paper and measure it out to the size of the tray, cut off any excess, and then I have a tray liner ready to go. And here's my jalapeno scraps. I started to take it out the bowl with this spatula, but I end up changing it because this one didn't quite work for me. It was a little bit more difficult to spread with this small little spatula. And this stuff tastes and smells so good. I can eat it just like this. But I'm going to take it another step further. And here I'm using my spatula and I'm just going to spread it out on the tray so it'll dry a little bit easier. And it was a little challenging trying to smear this stuff, so I ended up turning the tray as you saw here. But I got it on there. That little piece of jalapeno, I'm going to discard that. Into the dehydrator. Everything is loaded up. And I'm going to set my timer for 12 hours and my temperature for 165. Okay, we are done. It only took about 6 hours. And my kale chips are fabulous. Let me see if I can get over so you can hear the crunch. Crunch? They're good too. Let me try this one with the seasoning on it. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be a good snacky. Sophie's gonna love these. Don't speak of the devil, she just came in. And this is a pre-snack. No fattening stuff. I'll put some in your bowl too. Okay, that's good. These are nice and crispy. And this is my jalapeno trimmings. Yep, this is ready for the grinder. That's good. Let's see what my tomato looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have put a piece of parchment paper under here. This wasn't a very good idea. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, okay. I just have to bend the tray a little bit. Oh yeah, it's nice and dry. Alright, let me get these ground up, put them in a jar, and I'll be right back. Alright, being as I don't have that much in here, I'm just going to use my old coffee grinder, and I use that for my spices. Because I have a new coffee grinder, so I use the old one for this project. got everything ready to go. Now I'm going to be making some more tomato paste or tomato sauce. probably next week sometime, so I'm going to have a lot more tomatoes. So now that I know that I can dehydrate the skins and season them up and turn them into tomato seasoning, oh, this is going to be so good in tacos or anything that I want to add a little bit tomato flavor. And the jalapenos, I'm probably going to buy another batch of jalapenos just to make some jalapeno seasoning. And it is, oh, it's super good. I can taste both of these in tacos. And here is my dehydrated, seasoned kale chips. That's my bowl. And this is for you know who, waiting patiently over there. And you know what? This is like a snack. I mean, it's a no-guilt snack. And I noticed that my kale, well, it's almost a month old, and I didn't want it to go bad on me, so I just dehydrated what little bit I had left. And no waste. Waste not, want not. Remember? Alright, so let me get my kitchen cleaned up, and I'm done for the day. Are you ready for your snackies? You're still outside the kitchen. She's not allowed in the kitchen when I'm in here working, but she always likes to push the boundaries, and you see she's past the doorway, waiting patiently for her kale. You ready? I know it's right there, huh? Is it right there? Hang on, I'll get it for you. And I am super glad that she loves the same kind of treats and snacks that I do, because it makes it really easy to make good, healthy snacks, one that we both can enjoy them. It's so good. Kale chips, who knew? Very satisfying. And kale is so dense and hearty. It's very filling too. So. So good. Okay. I'll see you guys later. And thank you so much for stopping by and spending a few minutes of your time with us today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share my link with everyone you know in the universe. Leave me a comment if you wish. I answer all of my comments. You guys have a good weekend and be safe out there. And I pray that those of you that are living in those cities where the weather is bad, please keep yourself warm. Look out after your furry animals and your elderly parents and your elderly neighbors, and make sure that everyone is safe. And you take care of yourself, okay? Be blessed and keep on cooking.